Kindness is like a gentle rain, quiet, unannounced yet transformative. It falls softly, touching everything in its path, nurturing the ground beneath our feet. Just as rain brings life to the earth, kindness breathes hope into our daily lives, often when we least expect it. In a world that rushes by, a simple act of kindness is a powerful pause. Amid the noise and haste, it's a gentle reminder to slow down and notice the people around us. Even in the busiest moments, kindness can create a ripple that changes the course of someone's day. It's a moment that says, "I see you, you're not alone." These small gestures can break through loneliness and offer comfort, reminding us of our shared humanity. We often think changing the world requires grand gestures, but the smallest acts can spark the greatest change. A helping hand, a shared meal, or a listening ear can mean everything to someone in need. A smile, a helping hand, a few kind words. These are the seeds of kindness. When we plant them, we never know how far their roots will spread or how many lives they will touch. Kindly pause and click the subscribe button and press the notification button to have access to best of inspiring videos. In Nigeria's bustling cities and quiet villages, such stories unfold daily, often unnoticed. From the heart of Lagos to the calm of rural communities, kindness weaves invisible threads that connect us all. They're not always shared online or on the news, but they live in the hearts of those touched by them. These moments may seem small, but their impact is lasting and profound. Ordinary people, extraordinary compassion. This is how communities are built. When neighbors come together, offering support and understanding, they create a sense of belonging that strengthens everyone. Each act of kindness is a vote for a more compassionate society. Every time we choose to help, we shape the world into a place where empathy and generosity are valued. It lights a candle in the darkness, inspiring others to do the same. One small spark can ignite hope, spreading warmth and light far beyond what we can see. This is how we create places where everyone feels seen and valued. When kindness becomes a habit, it transforms not just individuals, but entire communities. Kindness, though small, is the foundation of a better world. It is the gentle rain that nourishes our shared future, one act at a time. On a hot Lagos afternoon, the city buzzed with life, but amidst the noise and movement, a weary woman sat quietly by the roadside. She was a street vendor, her face marked by fatigue and the weight of daily struggles. Her tray of groundnuts, which she had hoped to sell to feed her family, was barely touched. The hours dragged on and the sun beat down relentlessly, making her small hope for the day fade with each passing minute. Her exhaustion was visible, her worries deep. Her children waited at home, hungry and expectant. She wondered how she would explain another day without enough to eat. People hurried past, lost in their own worlds, not truly seeing her or the silent plea in her eyes. She was invisible to the crowd, just another face in the city's endless rush. Then unexpectedly, a sleek car slowed and stopped right beside her, drawing curious glances from those nearby. A well-dressed man stepped out, not to buy drinks, but to approach her gently and ask, "Mama, are you tired?" Surprised by his kindness, she nodded, unsure of what would happen next. Without hesitation, he placed a bundle of money on her tray, far more than she could have hoped to earn that day. "Go home and rest. Take care of your children. Start something new," he encouraged, his words gentle and sincere, offering her not just money but hope for a better tomorrow. The woman stared in disbelief. This was more than she could earn in months of hard work. Her hands trembled as she realized her prayers had been answered in the most unexpected way. Tears streamed down her face. Gratitude overwhelmed her, and for a moment the burden she carried seemed to lift. Onlookers, once indifferent, now cheered and clapped, moved by the unexpected act of generosity they had just witnessed. The man simply smiled and drove away, asking nothing in return, leaving behind a moment that would be remembered by all who saw it. No names were exchanged, no expectations set, just pure, selfless kindness that needed no recognition. In an instant, her life changed. The weight of worry was replaced by hope, and her spirit was renewed. The crowd witnessed hope restored, and many were inspired to look at those around them with new eyes. One act of compassion rippled through many hearts, reminding everyone that kindness is never wasted. Sometimes the smallest gesture is the greatest gift, carrying the power to transform a life. Kindness can change a life in a moment, and inspire a community to believe in the goodness of people once again. Kindness is often tested when least expected. It is in these moments that the true nature of a person is revealed. A wealthy man in Abuja disguised himself as a beggar to see if anyone would help. He wanted to understand the hearts of the people around him. For hours, people passed by, avoiding his gaze. The bustling city seemed indifferent to his plight. Just as hope faded, a young student approached. Her eyes were filled with concern and empathy. She offered him her only loaf of bread and a bottle of water, saying, "It's not much, but I hope it helps." Her voice was gentle and sincere. Her compassion was genuine, expecting nothing in return. She simply wanted to help someone in need. Moved, the man revealed his true identity and explained his experiment. He was deeply touched by her kindness. She was the only one who stopped. Her act of kindness stood out in a sea of indifference. As a reward, he offered to render help. His gratitude knew no bounds. The young woman was overwhelmed with joy and disbelief. She never imagined her small act would lead to such a life-changing moment. Her small act of kindness, given freely, returned to her in ways she never imagined. It was a testament to the power of selflessness. True generosity comes from empathy, not wealth. It is the heart that makes the difference. Kindness, even when unnoticed, is always its own reward. It enriches the giver as much as the receiver. One simple gesture can change the course of a life. It can create ripples of goodness that spread far and wide. Goodness, in the end, always finds its way back. It is a universal truth that binds us all. In Port Harcourt's traffic, a young boy sold sachets of water, his face bright despite the heat. One day a man in black decided to pretend as a pepper seller. He had placed a huge amount of money in a blue container. At first he asked for help from a man selling oranges, but he didn't offer to help. He left and wanted to give the money to a girl hawking on the street, but she refused. He collected the orange from him and the rich man left. After that, while moving, he tried giving the money to a groundnut seller, but she failed to render simple help. The man met another groundnut seller, but she was scared to talk to the man. She turned away. A young yogurt seller did the same. In fact, he laughed about helping the man. Another pepper seller did the same, though a woman selling bottled water collected her water back. She didn't help at all. He asked for help from everyone, but every held on his path. Finally, the rich man met with a small boy selling sachets of water. He had a black bucket of sachet water and he decided to offer help. He gave the man water and decided to leave. The rich man felt relieved after seriously trekking. He was greatly rewarded with a huge amount of money in the container. The boy's eyes filled with tears. His future changed by a simple act. Kindness doesn't require wealth, just a generous spirit. A small gesture can open doors to dreams. In helping others, we often change lives, including our own. Even in hardship, compassion shines brightest. Acts of kindness rarely go unnoticed. They unfold in public, inspiring all who witness them. When the rich man helped the ground, the street paused, then erupted in applause. Strangers shared smiles, united by hope. The student's compassion for the disguised beggar softened the hearts of onlookers, challenging their assumptions. In traffic, the boy's selfless help calmed frustration, earning respect from drivers. These moments create ripples. One act inspires another. Witnessing kindness reminds us of our own power to help. The joy is contagious, the lesson unforgettable. Public displays of generosity spark a chain reaction. They remind us that kindness is what we all long to see. Even small acts can transform a crowd's mood. Kindness is the proof of our better nature. It's a light that spreads, one heart at a time. Kindness blesses both the receiver and the giver. The rich man left with a sense of fulfillment no business deal could match. The student's joy came not from her reward, but from knowing her compassion mattered. The boy's happiness was in helping, not in what he received. The true reward of kindness is the connection it creates. Giving brings a unique joy, a lighter heart, a hopeful spirit. Kindness is a circle. What you give returns to you. You gain self-worth, purpose, and a sense of belonging. The happiness of helping is a powerful motivator. It encourages us to keep giving, not for praise, but for the joy itself. Kindness is never lost. It always finds its way back. In making others' lives brighter, we illuminate our own. The world's problems can feel overwhelming, but change starts with seeing the person in front of you. Every day brings chances to be kind. A tired woman, a struggling stranger, a child in need. The first step is to truly see them, beyond appearances or our own busy lives. This simple act of noticing is the root of all kindness. After seeing, we act. Even small gestures matter. A loaf of bread, a sachet of water, a kind word, these change everything. We all have something to give, no matter how small. Your gesture could be the hope someone needs. Choose to see, choose to help. Be the reason someone's burden is lighter. Kindness is a universal language, a gift we all possess. Let's fill our world with these simple acts. It all starts with you. Remember to like and subscribe to Taiwo Falana YouTube channel for more inspiring videos. Stay cool